Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are. In this episode, we're going to talk about another short-term project that in my opinion has a good short-term potential. And this project is called the Travel Token or the TRVL token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website trvl.com in order to learn more about this project, right? But before we talk about travel.com, I want to talk to you guys about Gateio. Gateio is a centralized exchange that's known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. What this means is if you have a Gateio account and if you invest in these low market cap gem tokens, you stand a chance to make 10, 20, 50 or even 100x gains on those cryptos, right? And if you don't have a Gateio account right now, I suggest you to use the link in the description to set up your Gateio account today. And by doing so, you not only stand a chance to make some really good gains on the low market cap gem crypto that they have, you can also take advantage of some of their world famous tools such as copy trading, giveaways, and NFT boxes in order to further increase your profitability as well, right? And by using the link to sign up for a Gateio account, you are also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank you in advance. Going back to the travel token, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information present on CoinMarketCap's page for this token, along with the information present on the website itself. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is travel token? Travel is the driving force behind the travel industry's web solution. The travel utility token redesigns the travel experience, making it more inclusive, democratic, and rewarding. So when we take Web3's applications, for example, we've seen Web3 be used in DeFi applications such as, borrowing, lending, staking, as well as providing liquidity, and even issue tokens in an algorithmic stablecoin manner. We've seen applications of Web3 in metaverse, NFTs, and so on and so forth, which pretty much has explored everything from supply chain all the way till building, governance, and everything, right? The only platform or the only section or sector that Web3 hasn't really reached out to yet is basically the travel industry, right? So traveling is a very important industry, and this industry has been kind of neglected from the crypto/Web3 revolution in the past. But travel.com is aiming to bring this revolution. Again, by travel, it is TRVL and not the actual travel word itself. So be very careful with that, right? And they have their own native token called the TRVL or the travel token, which redesigns the travel experience, making it more inclusive, democratic, and rewarding. So that's the main focus here, right? So travel enhances the elements of both digital and real world travel experiences. So they're trying to enhance the real world travel experience as well as the digital world travel experience as well. The token enables anyone to participate in Web3 travel ecosystems, empowering them to take ownership of their unique journey. So what the token allows you to do is that it allows you to take ownership of your own travel journeys, which is very unique if you ask me compared to some other projects, right? The travel token gives holders exposure to a range of high impact Web3 enabled travel products such as D-Travel, which is creating infrastructure for hospitality businesses to accept on-chain bookings. So one of the other main important use case of the travel token is that it gives holders exposure to a range of high impact Web3 enabled travel products. So they're giving people the option to experience some of the high impact products in the Web3 ecosystem, such as D-Travel, which is kind of like a product that they have. And what this platform does, or D-Travel product does, is it creates infrastructure for hospitality businesses. So if you are focused on getting, going on a tour, and if you want to book a hotel, you can technically do that through D-Travel because it's D-Travel mainly focuses on giving people the opportunity to build infrastructure for hospitality businesses to accept on-chain booking. So you can book your hotels and reservations and rooms through their on-chain application, right? So that's that's the main revolutionary concept that they're bringing to the table. And the maximum supply of travel is fixed at 1 billion tokens, which is something that we'll cover in the tokenomics later on, right? So who's contributing to the travel ecosystem? So we have this wonderful ecosystem, but who's actually contributing to this? Like who's basically taking part in this ecosystem, right? That's the question here. The travel ecosystem is made up of blockchain veterans and former executives from Airbnb, Bookings.com, Expedia, Travala.com, Cardano or IOHK, and Yearn Finance. So the travel ecosystem is actually a combination of multiple blockchain veterans. So these people know what they're doing, and some of the notable names include Airbnb, which is a very popular name in the hospitality industry, Booking.com, Expedia, Travala.com, as well as Cardano. Obviously, Cardano is trying to get a piece of the pie in multiple different industries themselves, and Yearn Finance. So Yearn Finance has recently been in a bit of controversy because of the founder Andre Cronje leaving the crypto space entirely. But they are trying to come back as a project, as an independent project without Andre, into these kind of like industries, thereby trying to rejuvenate their momentum that they had in the past, right? So it's a conglomerate of DeFi as well as crypto veterans, blockchain veterans to be specific, who are combining their expertise and their knowledges together to make travel ecosystem very successful, right? So notable contributors and advisors include Bruno Pelio, former director of engineering at Cardano, DeFi architect and founder of Yearn Finance Andre Cronje, and Booking.com co-founder Siko Berens. So these are the individuals who are obviously like the masterminds of being involved in this particular project. And the noteworthy person is obviously Andre Cronje, who was the founder of Yearn Finance, as well as a whole host of other DeFi projects as well. He's currently left the crypto space, but he is kind of like involved in this particular platform, right? So when it comes to investors of travel.com, who are the investors? So who are the people who believe in this project and are actively investing in this project, right? So D-Travel has raised a $7 million seed round from Kinetic Capital, Future Perfect Ventures, DHVC, Plutus VC, GBV Capital, AU21 Capital, Shima Capital, LD Capital, and NGC Ventures, as well as several angel investors, including former executives at Airbnb, Expedia, Uber, and Google. So there's a lot of noteworthy venture capitalists who have invested in this project, as well as they've gotten angel investors from some of the top known industries. Obviously Airbnb, executives of Airbnb have invested as angel investors to this project. Expedia, Uber, and Google are also members from these executives from these companies have also invested as angel investors in this project, right? So definitely this is a project that you need to pay close attention to for the short term, definitely, but there's also a possibility for mid to long term growth as well, right? So now that we covered the most important sections of this platform on CoinMarketCap space, let's go to the website itself, which is TRVL or travel.com. And right off the bat, you have a pretty clean and elegant website. Top left corner shows their logo, which is pretty unique, and I really like that. The new way to travel, powered by Web3. So that's their main focus. And here they're talking about what travel is and how it is a driving force for the travel industry. So you can join their Discord server here by clicking on the Join Discord button, as well as they are basically talking about what is travel, and everything that we've already discussed before is basically what they are doing here, right? So here some of the noteworthy information to keep an eye out for is travel powers everything from reward and loyalty programs, travel inventory management, booking, direct booking platforms, DeFi applications, and will even function as a reserve asset for the global travel industry. So they're trying to become the global reserve asset. The TRVL token is trying to be the global travel related or hospitality related reserve asset, which will take part in multiple different applications, including loyalty and reward programs, travel inventory management, like booking platforms, as well as DeFi applications as well, right? So that's something that you need to also look out for. Holders of TRVL can interact and access many Web3 travel services, while builders can reach a network of travelers interested in their products and services. So this is something which is very straightforward. So users are trying to reach the platform, and platform developers are trying to reach the users, right? So take control, travel when you want, where you want, how you want, right? So again, here they're talking about the utility of the travel token itself, which we kind of touched upon. And if you scroll below, the travel token basically forms the center between travel, rewards, and governance. So you can see at least 3 to 4 different important use cases and applications of the travel token itself, right? If you scroll further below, you can also book travel and receive discounted booking fee when paying in TRVL tokens. So obviously, there's going to be a fee that you'll have to pay, which will be in TRVL tokens, and you can get discounts if you pay through this token, right? Use TRVL to receive rewards when supported travel ecosystems. So you can basically use supported travel ecosystems and get an opportunity to use the TRVL tokens to pay as fees and use it for interaction within the application itself, right? Shape the future of travel and hospitality by submitting and voting on proposals. So you can participate in the governance and vote on proposals as well, right? So it's pretty cool. The TRVL ecosystem includes obviously Travala, dTravel, MEXC, Bybit, KuCoin, and Gateio, along with PancakeSwap as well, because it's also available as a BEP20 token on the Binance Smart Chain, right? And here they have contract information on Etherscan, Binance Smart Chain. So it is in a dual chain platform, which is available on Etherscan, on Ethereum, as well as Binance Smart Chain or BNB chain. The token information is provided here, along with the coin Gecko link. Care about security, so same. So they're basically saying that they are a fully secured platform by stating that they are audited by reputed firms. You can read through the audit report here. Travel roadmap, our path in building the next evolution of travel. So they're trying to build a staking platform within their platform to earn rewards for staking travel tokens, which will be pretty cool. You can pledge travel tokens to support ecosystem incentives. Identity, build your reputation through participation. Metaverse, explore an entirely new frontier for travel. So obviously Metaverse, they're trying to get into the Metaverse game as well, and that's one of the reasons why they're having a Metaverse based application as well, right? So pretty straightforward platform and a lot of important use cases coming up in the future. Get involved, kickstart your next project with travel. So they're trying to reach out to new developers and new ecosystem partners who can partner with them. So if you are a partner or if you're a developer who wants to get in touch with them, you can click on the get in touch button here. The core team, they are made by builders, believers, and travelers. So here are some of the engineers and their Twitter link, I believe. Strategy and operations. And you can join the community by clicking on the join the community button here. If you scroll further below, they have other information. Pretty straightforward and simple platform that's aiming to unite the travel as well as hospitality ecosystem of the world and be the central component of those ecosystems, right? So very impressive indeed. So let's go to the coin market cap page for this token again. So if you see, this token is currently ranked 2,836th by market cap and coin market cap, and is currently trading at 21.9 cents at the time I'm making this video, with a 39.76 or 40% decrease in the past 24 hours. So it seems like this token is on free fall right now, which again may sound alarming, but actually it's the best time to buy this token if you definitely believe in this project, right? So this kind of opportunity is not really common. A 40% dip in the past 24 hours obviously may initially seem concerning, but I personally believe that it's because of the tokenomics, and a lot of people are trying to dump their tokens because the staking feature is not really available yet. A lot of people who buy this token don't really have a means to hodl it long term by earning passive income. I think these days people who hold a particular token want to earn a passive income with the token, and if they don't find a possible use case of long term opportunity to make continuous money with that particular token, they dump it if they see the price increasing even slightly, right? So I think that's exactly what's happening with this token as well. And if you see, the market cap is currently at $25.7 million market cap. Obviously, this number should be taken with a grain of salt because it says the warning sign there. But I think at any given point of time, this token could be somewhere between 20 to 28 million in market cap, which is still extremely low compared to the 30 to 50 million dollars in market cap. That shows that this project is still in the early stages, and with a lot of people dumping their tokens right now, the market cap can only continue to go down, which means there's a lot of upside potential for people who believe in this project, right? And if we scroll below, as we discussed, the max supply of this token is 1 billion tokens, which is quite a huge number, and therefore there's going to be a lot of short-term price slumping activity happening on this project, which is exactly what I believe we are seeing right now. If you see, as we speak, this token has already gone down like another 3%, I believe, and therefore it's at minus 43.04% decrease, right? So obviously this token is decreasing rapidly because of I believe that I think the maximum supply of this token is extremely high, which is one of the reasons why this token is dumping right now, right? And the self-reported circulating supply, which again should be taken with a grain of salt, is about 110.5 million tokens. So out of a billion tokens, there's only 110.5 million tokens potentially in circulation, which is quite low, and that completely explains why this token is dumping, because a lot of people don't find this token to be they don't find this token to be a good hodl for the short term, because they don't really have a means to stake this token, or they don't really have an actual incentive, since it's still in the early stages, right? And therefore they're dumping this token, right? Again, I feel like that's still a possibility, which is one of the reasons why I said it's a good opportunity to buy this at the short-term potential, because when people are dumping the token and the token value goes down and down, there's only so much down it can go before it crosses its new all-time high later on, right? So I think this is definitely the best opportunity to buy this token if you believe in this token for the short to mid-term, right? So if you scroll further below, and if you look at the charts itself, as we see, this token obviously is dumping right now. It had been pretty much a flat line for quite some time, until a few different occasions when this token has pumped for the short term. The initial price of this token was 80 cents per token as of 26th of November 2021, and it reached a new all-time high of about $1.45 per token as of 28th of November 2021, and since then it's been crashing and it's been going downwards due to the tokenomics, and it's kind of like going in the downward trajectory for quite some time since then, and reached an all-time lows of 8 cents per token as of 17th of March 2022, right? So it seems like that's the bottom, and after reaching the bottom, this token obviously has managed to pump a few times, reaching 25 cents as of 2nd of April, and then dumped back down, and then now it recently, before it's dumping, this token managed to reach a new all-time high for this year, as of close to 45 cents per token, right? And then now it's obviously dumping down. I suggest you to hodl on to this. If you already have this token, I suggest you to hodl on to this token, because there's going to be another rally upwards. If you're trying to buy this token right now, I suggest you to wait till this token crashes below the 15 to 14 cents per token mark, which will be a good opportunity to buy this token, right? I think this token is going to go down even further and maybe touch the 15 to 14 cents mark, and then rally back up to a new all-time high for this year at about 35 to 40 cents per token, right? So that's definitely a possibility, a short-term possibility, which you can definitely take advantage of, right? And when it comes to the Bitcoin comparative, this token is obviously not a really good buy with Bitcoin comparative, because it's a really poor token because of its volatility, as well as because of the lack of scarcity on this token. I would not recommend putting Bitcoins or Satoshis, which are really scarce assets, to buy a non-scarce asset, but that's still up to you guys to do your own research, right? And if you see, the initial price of this token was about 1400 satoshis per token. It reached an all-time highs of 2500 satoshis per token before crashing down to its all-time low price point of about 230 satoshis per token, and then it reached a few peaks once during a price of about 500 satoshis per token, and recently it mildly touched 1000 satoshis per token, and now it's currently trading at 523 satoshis per token, right? I think this token will continue to go down, maybe even below the 450 satoshis mark, which will probably be a good opportunity to enter into this token. But again, as I said, this is not a really good opportunity to buy this token with Bitcoin comparative, because Bitcoin comparative will be much more volatile, and you could lose a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing, right? I think sticking to the dollar comparative is the wisest decision, but it's still up to you. It's just my personal opinion and not financial advice, right? When it comes to the markets itself, As we saw, again, Gateio is obviously an active partner for this project, and they're one of the top liquidity providers for this token as well in the centralized exchange. And if you don't already have a Gateio account, I suggest you to use the link in the description to set up your Gateio account today. And by doing so, you are not only getting a chance to make some really good gains on the cryptos, but you are also able to get a 30% trading fee rebate on any of the trades that you make on the account, right? And by using the link to sign up for a Gateio account, you're also supporting the Brutal Investors channel, for which I thank in advance. Apart from Gateio, KuCoin and Bybit are also other options, but I would not really go below KuCoin because obviously any other major, there's no other major centralized exchanges that has this token apart from Gateio and KuCoin, right? If you want to buy this token as an ERC20 token, you can buy this on Uniswap version 2, or if you want to buy this as a BEP20 token, you can buy this from PancakeSwap, which is probably the best decentralized option for you, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? As I mentioned earlier, this token is a really good short to mid-term token. If you know what you're doing, you can definitely buy this token low and sell it high to make some really good short-term gains. I think the travel industry is definitely growing, and after the recent events with the infection that's been spreading, a lot of people are going to be traveling pretty soon, and I think traveling will reach its all-time highs in the next few years, right? And during that time, I think this particular token is going to get a lot of traction because it's obviously trying to connect the Web3 with the real world when it comes to travel, and obviously giving benefits to a lot of people who hold the TRVL tokens, right? So this is definitely a good midterm project. Whether this is a good long-term project, remains to be seen, and we need to obviously see how many other competitors are planning to compete with this project, because there's going to be a lot of competition in this field pretty soon. And if TRVL doesn't, kind of like keep up their promise, they'll lose the race easily, right? So for the short term, I can easily see this token reach as high as 45 cents to 50 cents per token in the next few months. The long-term potential only depends on how well this project performs and a lot of other factors as well, including competition, right? So again, that's just my verdict, guys, on financial advice. Please do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? Again, remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors. You guys are brutal investors who stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.